Have you ever wondered if everything we've accepted as truth over the years is actually correct? An ancient 1775 Bible has appeared, bringing with it groundbreaking mysteries and prophecies, revealing truths that might be beyond your imagination. The world we live in may be completely different from what we think, and these ancient texts are the key to unlocking all of it. Stick with us, because the things you're about to learn will change your perspective on life forever. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to catch more exciting and inspirational revelations like this one. Let's get started. The 1775 King James Bible is a rare and important edition in the history of Bible printing. It's not just a religious work, but also a historical document that reflects the language and cultural development of the 18th century. The King James Bible was first published in 1611, commissioned by King James I of England. It was translated from Hebrew, Greek, and Latin texts with the intention of creating an English version that was accessible and unifying for the Anglican Church. By 1775, this edition had been reprinted several times, with small revisions in spelling, grammar, and formatting to better suit the readers of that era. In an intriguing discovery, the 1775 Bible has revealed historical concepts that we may never have considered. That March is actually the first month of the year, and Sunday is the first day of the week, followed by Monday, and the week concludes on Saturday, the sacred Sabbath. This Bible serves as a historical record, reminding us how our understanding of time has shifted over the centuries. It's intriguing how ancient time systems not only represented religious beliefs, but also mirrored the social structures of the time. Sunday was considered the first day, a day dedicated to honoring God and commencing the week with worship, as recorded in various ancient biblical texts. This concept aligns with the early Christian focus on the Sabbath, Saturday, as a sacred day for rest and prayer. Additionally, the idea of a 13th month was common in numerous ancient calendars, such as those used by the Mayans and Druids, before the adoption of the Gregorian calendar. The 1775 Bible's discovery serves as more than just a historical artifact. It challenges us to consider how shifts in our measurement of time might influence our understanding of life, faith, and societal structures. This question expands beyond simple calendar reforms or the rearranging of months. It opens the door to a deeper inquiry. What prompted this change, and why did we accept it without question? Could it be that the months and weeks we follow each year are not merely a means of organizing time, but symbolize a deeper, more profound rhythm? A rhythm once intertwined with faith, culture, and spirituality. If that was once the foundation, why did it change? These changes aren't just superficial. They may carry stories and influences from the past that remain obscured from our view. It feels like discovering a missing piece to a puzzle I never realized was incomplete. Every thought stirs up new questions, opening up a mysterious world of possibilities. What if the holidays we observe today, thought to be rooted in ancient traditions, actually belong to an entirely different rhythm, one shaped by this forgotten calendar system? The resurrection of Jesus, as described in Mark 16:9, "Now when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, established the divine significance of Sunday in the Christian faith. This day symbolizes Christ's victory over death, offering renewal and hope to all believers." From an astrological viewpoint, the reorganization of the week is not just a historical shift, but an event of deeper cosmic significance. In ancient astrological traditions, each day is associated with a planet or celestial body, imbuing that day with unique energetic qualities. For instance, Sunday is ruled by the sun, embodying vitality and strength, while Monday, under the influence of the moon, is a day associated with emotions and intuition. These associations influence how we perceive and interact with the world on a daily basis. If the current system were to deviate from the ancient model, many believe it could disrupt the cosmic flow of energy. Such changes do more than challenge our historical understanding. They urge us to reconsider how we connect with natural rhythms. The ancient practice of aligning with planetary movements illustrates the inextricable link between humanity and the cosmos, an integral part of our history. Several theories suggest that changes to the calendar were not simply pragmatic, but served strategic purposes, perhaps even to control human consciousness and diminish the link with sacred cosmic rhythms. Whether they were part of a natural progression or intentional shifts by religious or political powers, these changes have undeniably shaped our perception of time and our place in the universe. Reflecting on these shifts helps not only in understanding history and astrology, but also offers insights into how we can restore balance between humanity and nature. By reconnecting with ancient cycles, we can harmonize with cosmic energy, gaining deeper self-awareness and understanding our role within the vastness of the universe. One of Constantine's most debated decisions was moving the day of worship to Sunday, aligning with the pagan day dedicated to the sun. This change wasn't merely an administrative reform. It was a calculated strategy to unify religious practices within the Roman Empire by merging pagan and Christian traditions. Sunday, a day once steeped in pagan significance, gradually became the day of Christian worship, replacing the traditional Sabbath. This shift wasn't just historical. It symbolized a fundamental change in humanity's relationship with time and spirituality. If this content interests you, be sure to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell for more thought-provoking videos. Interestingly, the book also reveals an ancient 13-month calendar system, a relic from a time when humanity lived in greater harmony with natural cycles, aligning with a cosmic rhythm that has since been forgotten. The 13-month system was not merely a timekeeping method. It served as a portal into how ancient peoples understood the universe and their connection to celestial energies. This narrative evokes the ancient civilizations that revered the skies. A perfect example is Stonehenge, an ancient structure designed to track celestial events like the solstices and equinoxes. This meticulous observation was not a coincidence, but a testament to the deep connection between humanity and the natural world. The alignment of festivals and dates with the celestial body's movements fosters a rhythm of life where humanity doesn't merely follow a calendar, but instead moves in harmony with the universe itself, creating a deeper connection with the cosmos. In the context of the 1775 Bible calendar, the alterations to the calendar could signify a severed connection to the natural world. March, recognized as the first month of the year, coincides with the spring equinox, a moment of perfect balance between day and night, symbolizing new beginnings. For ancient farming societies, this period was crucial as it marked the synchronization of their lives with the natural cycles. Seen from this perspective, the disruption of the ancient calendar system reveals how far humanity has drifted from its essential connection to nature. According to Jewish tradition, this month is known as Abib, Exodus 13:4, or Nisan, following the Babylonian exile, as recorded in Nehemiah 2:1. It is the month when the Passover celebration occurs, corresponding to March or April in the modern calendar, depending on the lunar cycle. Some scholars suggest the 13-month calendar reflects an ancient connection to lunar cycles. Cultures like the Jewish people used a lunar calendar, which was unique in its flexibility, allowing for the addition of a 13th month to align with the solar year. The 13-month calendar was more than a tool for measuring time. It was a profound interaction with the natural cycles.
The ancient system reveals that humanity once lived in harmony with the cosmos, an ancient wisdom that we have largely forgotten.
The calendar we use today stands as a testament to ancient celestial observations. Our ancestors understood the power of the moon and its influence on agricultural and human patterns, shaping their time systems to reflect these cosmic rhythms. The 13-month calendar, with its careful attention to the lunar cycle and cosmic energy, is evidence that ancient peoples lived closely aligned with the natural world. The 7-day week, still in use today, is a lasting legacy of these ancient cosmic connections.
The decision to make Sunday the first day of the week, as noted in the 1775 Bible calendar, aligns with the sun's central role in the solar system. This shift not only reshaped our understanding of time, but also marked a significant change in humanity's connection with the universe. Studying the 1775 Bible calendar opens a window into the past, offering us a deeper understanding of how cosmic energy and the measurement of time influenced religious practices and social norms throughout history.
The blending of pagan customs with Christian festivities, especially Christmas, reveals a deliberate fusion of religious practices. While the Church officially designated December 25th as Jesus' birth date in the 4th century, this day coincided with the Roman festival of Saturnalia and the winter solstice, both celebrating the sun's rebirth, a central symbol in numerous ancient traditions. The question still persists. Did Jesus really come into the world on December 25th? Even though this date has become a defining symbol for Christianity, many scholars argue that, based on evidence from the Bible, Jesus may have been born in the spring, a time when shepherds could still tend to their sheep outdoors, unlikely in the freezing winter of December. The calculation of Easter, based on the lunar cycle and its connection to the Jewish Passover, reflects an astronomical and scriptural approach, highlighting a puzzling divergence in the selection of December 25th for Christmas. A plausible explanation for this choice could be that the early church was more focused on the symbolic victory of light over darkness than on historical precision, aligning the birth of Christ with the solar rebirth. Constantine, a pivotal figure in early Christian history, likely shifted the celebration of Jesus' birth to December in order to coincide with pagan rituals like the December 23rd celebration of Tammuz, the son of Nimrod, an ancient mythological figure believed to be reborn in his son. Such a move may have facilitated the religious conversion of pagans by linking their traditional festivals to Christian beliefs.
Another noteworthy aspect is the tradition of placing a Christmas tree, a ritual symbolizing divine renewal. This custom becomes controversial when examined alongside Leviticus 16:21, which reads, "You shall not plant for yourselves any tree as an Asherah beside the altar of the Lord your God," suggesting a clear opposition to pagan practices.
In pagan customs, ornaments on trees symbolized male fertility, while the tree itself was seen as a representation of strength. These ancient rituals, deeply rooted in mythology, showcase the enduring significance of powerful symbols across cultures. Jeremiah 10 offers a sharp warning to the Israelites. "Hear the word which the Lord speaks to you, O house of Israel. Thus says the Lord, do not follow the ways of the Gentiles. Do not be alarmed by the signs of heaven, for the Gentiles are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are futile." The passage describing the cutting of a tree and decorating it with silver and gold, as well as securing it with nails to keep it from falling, offers a vivid warning against the adoption of pagan rituals, stressing the importance of maintaining the purity of faith. In relation to historical and spiritual contexts, the decision to pinpoint Jesus' birth date in the 1775 Bible, utilizing a 13-month calendar, marks an essential step in re-evaluating historical timelines.
This is more than just a change in chronology. It prompts a deeper investigation into how astronomical cycles intersect with long-established religious stories.
The central question that arises is whether the traditional December birth of Jesus is accurate, or if the timing of his birth may have aligned with the spring season. Scholars and historians have long wondered about the true date of Jesus' birth, questioning the historical accuracy of the December celebration. This inquiry invites us to reconsider the relationship between celestial patterns and religious traditions, especially in the context of Jesus' birth. The spring season, symbolizing renewal and rebirth, could offer a more profound context for the story of Jesus, who embodies these very themes. Imagining Jesus' birth as occurring in the spring connects his story to the cycles of nature, which ancient cultures often saw as intertwined with divine events. The connection to spring, especially the equinox, suggests a balance between light and darkness, which may mirror the spiritual journey of Jesus. This question challenges us to rethink the symbolism of seasonal transitions and how they might reflect significant spiritual milestones. If we view Jesus' birth through the lens of spring, it offers an opportunity to explore how the natural world influences our understanding of the divine.
Ultimately, this thought-provoking possibility urges us to reconsider our conventional understanding of Christian history and its connection to the cosmos. The Julian calendar, established by Julius Caesar in 45 BC, represents a monumental shift in the history of timekeeping. Prior to this, the lunar cycle largely governed calendars. The Julian calendar, however, adopted a solar system, extending the year to 365 days, with a leap day added every 4 years to keep the calendar in sync with the seasons.
Yet, despite its significance, the Julian calendar contained some flaws, such as an extra day being added every 128 years. These inaccuracies were corrected with the introduction of the Gregorian calendar, a reform that refined both time measurement and astronomical observations. The adoption of the Julian and subsequently the Gregorian calendars was not just a technical upgrade. It reflected a fundamental shift in humanity's understanding of the cosmos and its relationship with natural cycles. A calendar is more than just a tool for tracking time. It reflects how we perceive the world and the celestial motions. Seen in this light, the change in timekeeping also raises intriguing questions about the interplay between historical events and the cosmic forces that shape how we celebrate and commemorate significant moments in faith.
The 13-month calendar, potentially more attuned to natural cycles, was phased out over time. This transition was motivated not only by practical considerations, but also by significant political forces. As Roman society evolved and became more complex, the need for a stable, predictable calendar system grew. Such a system was essential for managing festivals, agricultural cycles, and tax deadlines, while also ensuring the maintenance of social order across the vast Roman Empire.
However, this shift was not merely a matter of administrative efficiency. It was a power play. Roman emperors who controlled the calendar used it strategically to bolster their authority. One common tactic was to extend an emperor's reign by manipulating the calendar, such as adding months or adjusting deadlines, which created instability in natural cycles. Moreover, these emperors inserted personal festivals into the calendar to strengthen their influence and celebrate important milestones in their rule. While initially subtle, these changes had profound long-term consequences. The reorganization of the calendar affected not only how society was managed, but also how future generations would perceive time, nature, and authority. Over time, these reforms became part of tradition, an inextricable component of social structure, eventually becoming an enduring aspect of history. The elimination of the 13-month calendar, which could have been more in tune with lunar cycles, brings up a deep question about the motivations behind this change and its impact on society and spirituality. The idea that ruling powers and the Church deliberately distance themselves from lunar calendars to diminish the influence of pagan traditions seems like a reasonable theory.
The moon's phases were intricately linked to pagan festivals, and removing the 13th month may have been a deliberate attempt to sever these ties and align the calendar with what was deemed orthodox in Christianity. This wasn't simply a technical alteration, but a strategy to reshape social and religious values, leading people away from natural cycles and focusing on a calendar system free from foreign influences.
Another explanation for the removal of the 13th month could be based on numerology, as the number 13 has historically been considered unlucky in many cultures. It may also be tied to the female menstrual cycle, often regarded as taboo or stigmatized in ancient societies. This adjustment may have been a move to dissociate from aspects seen as unlucky or impure, although it's part of a larger story about how civilizations have shaped their calendar systems to mirror their social and spiritual beliefs. The Gregorian calendar we use today, though imperfect, no longer aligns with the lunar cycle, making it difficult for religious holidays to coincide with celestial events. Christmas and Easter, which once connected to cosmic rhythms, are now detached from the natural seasons and cycles they were originally based on.
The consequences of ignoring natural cycles might be far more significant than we realize. Agricultural activities, which once synchronized with the reliable rhythms of the moon, are now misaligned due to reliance on a flawed calendar system. This disconnection could undermine the sustainability of farming practices and lead to environmental repercussions, as humans no longer align their actions with Earth's natural cycles. The consequences of ignoring natural cycles might be far more significant than we realize. Agricultural activities, which once synchronized with the reliable rhythms of the moon, are now misaligned due to reliance on a flawed calendar system. This disconnection could undermine the sustainability of farming practices and lead to environmental repercussions, as humans no longer align their actions with Earth's natural cycles.
On a spiritual level, the misalignment of religious festivals carries subtle but profound consequences. If these holidays no longer align with celestial energies, can our prayers and rituals still bring the spiritual transcendence we seek? This isn't about questioning faith, but a reminder to reflect on how time and natural rhythms influence our collective consciousness and our spiritual connections. In conclusion, we've uncovered fascinating insights into the history of natural cycles and their influence on religion, spirituality, and our daily lives. Timekeeping changes aren't just technical adjustments, but have a profound impact on how we relate to the universe and ourselves.
If this video broadened your perspective, be sure to like and follow our channel for more thought-provoking content. Share your thoughts in the comments. What are your views on the 13-month calendar? Do you notice the impact of diverging from natural cycles in your life? We're excited to hear from you.